Monsters Inc. Goofy is hilarious. I love it.
Oh wait, they actually changed how Donald and Goofy look. Like,
yeah, they had like they were having different versions of him, like based on the world.
interesting.
Yeah, Monsters Inc. Goofy, because he's that thing where like you have, or not you have, but a character has like eye stalks. I guess is that the phrase where like they have eyeballs, but then there's like a thing, like a tube, basically.
You mean like the antenna eyes? Is that what you mean?
Yeah, something like that. Like who has eyes like that? Like oh no, it's amazing. Like Goofy. Okay, Goofy is a gem on his own.
Yeah, I actually love Goofy just because everybody, they think like Goofy's like the biggest idiot in the world, and like he's actually probably like the most perceptive and most smart character in Kingdom Hearts. Yeah,
Well,
I'm
like,
looking at this Goofy that you just sent me, and like like literally, like while I was talking, I almost started busting up laughing because this guy looks hilarious.
exactly. It's okay. Like I said, Goofy's a gem on his own, but the Monsters ain't Goofy.
Because this thing that you just sent me, just what he looks like. What is it? He's got like a leather vest on too. Like, what in the world is this?
It's not. Oh, I just realized since his skin is green, his hat is yellow,
Yeah.
and he's got the two different colored eyes.
What the heck? He's got like tendrils on like the back of his neck.
That's well, because he's. I
Like
don't know.
blue tendrils on the back of his neck.
He's like almost reptilian, maybe. Oh shoot! I didn't. His nose is pointy.
What in the world, dude?
Oh no, man. This is a no. Like just use it as a reaction image when someone explains Kingdom Hearts lore to me. And so I tried making one of my OCs, whose name is Kira, in this Piku generator. Obviously, in my headcanon, she's even more of a cat. So I did the best I could with this. Why are you looking at the smug one?
Well, because that's the only one you sent me.
Oh, you're right. You know, I made a bunch of them because I just made a bunch of different emotions for her since the website saves the cookies.
And then
So I just. Why are you face palming right now?
because I'm thinking about it. So I was like, okay, if there's gonna be even more furry than it already is, it's gonna be like it already has a nose, it has the ears, and like.
Well, okay.
Help but imagine it with fur.
Yeah, no, that's a.
Well, technically, with the skin tone, it already kind of looks like fur because I've already seen more than enough with just like actual just white or pinkish.
But would a furry have a haircut?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, okay. Then like. Well, okay. No, I feel bad. I was gonna say how much furry stuff, how much furry stuff have you watched or read? Okay. Point is,
I don't feel comfortable with this.
Question: how does this work? How does this look on a podcast?
It's a great podcast because you hear the turn of pages,
and you can
and it's
see
just ASMR.
So did you turn this into an ASMR 3 degenerates who belong on a cross, looking at things no man should see? I will hold that as my favorite quote of most video games of like some generations.
And now you're just taking out the book, just
exactly.
With
It's ASMR.
And it just,
no, stop. They're gonna believe it. They're gonna believe it.
If you want to keep it in SF, or you could say like because she is a cat girl, she's covered in fur, meaning that she requires less clothes because otherwise she's too hot. So therefore, you are allowed to put her in skimpy outfits because otherwise she'll overheat herself.
You know, we're moving on.
If you know you got class, then you'll get respect, kind of thing.
Basically, go to an anime convention and everything that people do there, it's the opposite.
Exactly. Okay, people, if you're watching and you're going to anime, please wear deodorant.
Yes, guys.
My God, you people stink.
Guys.
It's like I pride myself on like how good I can smell, and that smells terrible.
Men to men. It's like what, $3 for a stick of deodorant? It'll last you like a few months.
Buy you some, please.
Like, join our giveaway.
And I will say this because I feel like I will be the only one to say it: females and girls of all age, sex, creed. Just because you are a girl will not stop me from calling you out for not wearing it because guys and girls are stuck in those lines. Exactly. I am having to be behind you, and when I want to get out of that line, it is not because, oh, I'm embarrassed and flushed with that girl's in front of me. It's because I don't think you noticed that you smell as bad as the guy behind me. But unlike the guy behind me, he is behind me. He probably smells me and smells whatever dollar axe I get. But I have to smell you. And you smell like some type of perfume. The costume that you're wearing, which is also a lot of hairspray, and glitter. I don't know how you smell glitter, but I have. Yeah. And it smells bad.
What's funny is, well, I mean, sometimes I feel like sometimes I got to try to step that up best I can, but like, I no, I'm not gonna say there are already the jokes about Smash players don't take showers or don't know what deodorant. I think everybody just like it's real simple to just like take a shower in the morning, put on deodorant, and if you have if you have like a long athletic day, put on some more.
Yeah.
Or just like literally there are ones that say 24-hour or 24-hour protection. Like legitimately,
perspiration resistant,
yes. Stuff like that.
It's like okay,
but what? It's funny though because so we got burgers for dinner.
Yeah,
and we smell like burgers, right?
We smell like burgers, yes.
That's all I've been smelling. Yes. But I mean we're I don't know.
I had fries, so
okay, fine. You had fries.
Technically, I had a BLT.
Yeah. So.
Dang it! Then it's me.
You stinky Smash player.
No.
You are the cause of this.
That's all you've been smelling.
Like what time would you have to wake up for that? Like each morning?
So counselors actually had to get up pretty early. It was a matter of breakfast was at like 8:15. So counselors had to get up early for what was called counselor coffee and just basically have a meeting just to talk about the day, the topics that we're going to be talking about with the kids. And yeah, it just overall it was pretty cool. The only thing that I did, because I don't drink coffee, was I made what I called chocolate sludge in the bottom of like a foam cup, and people were just asking me like why there was like such gritty stuff in my teeth. I'm like, oh, it's sludge.
Wait, so what was it? Was it like chocolate? Was it like chocolate syrup or?
So it was hot cocoa mix, so like the powder. And so what I would do was I'd add a little water and then add a bunch of honey and then just keep adding hot chocolate powder until it reaches the consistency of just goo or slime or just like like just a syrupy type consistency to where like if you put it in your mouth, like you'd feel it on your teeth.
So basically just like, no, that's basically just hot chocolate with a lot of honey added.
It was both good and disgusting at the same time.
I could imagine that. With guys, especially teenage guys, right? We eat a bunch. We just eat whatever, because that's how
whatever's on the table in
exactly.
your mouth.
That's just how like the puberty works. Or
is that a piece of tablecloth?
Checkered. or like that scene in have you ever seen the movie 17 Again?
17 Again. Oh, yes, I have.
Yeah. Like, it reminds me of that scene where he's, like, just suddenly, 17 again, and he's like, what are you eating? And he's like, I don't know. I just know I'm hungry all the time.
I love that scene.
Exactly.
That's so accurate scene.
Yes, because it's exactly that. Realistically, I'm trying to think if I, like, mixed anything that much so. I mean, I just did weird things like, okay, for one, you know the big chocolate muffins from Costco?
Yes.
All right, so I got one of those, and I had made some oatmeal also. But first I kind of like cut out the muffin into like a bowl, and I put the oatmeal in the muffin bowl. I'm like, this is genius.
I did that same thing, except it was with ice cream in a blender. Just basically made blueberry ice cream, but I mean, you got chunks of muffin in there, and it just made it amazing. That
actually, okay, so because for the most part, it's kind of like the same logic, I guess, as like cookie dough ice cream or something. But you're just throwing like the muffin.
I annihilated cookie dough ice cream when I was a kid.
Yeah, I used to like
destroyed containers of that. Like people said, just put a few scoops into a bowl, and then when no one was home, I'd go into the freezer and just grab the biggest spoon we had, just go blah, blah, went to town.
Exactly. I haven't had cookie dough in so long, or cookie dough ice cream.
I was gonna say, you haven't had cookie dough in so long?
Yeah, no, just take. Oh, that too, of course. As a kid, just like they're the little Toll House cookies. It's like no one's gonna notice a square missing.
I used to do that with like fundraiser cookie dough that I used to have to sell as a kid when I was like, I think it was like in elementary school. They're like, oh yeah, you got to sell cookie dough and you got to make sure that you're raising money for the little league. I'm going, I just want the cookie dough.
It's like, well, it's here. I have access to it. And again, it's the logic of like, no one's gonna miss this much.
Yeah, and the thing is, it's like you got like no knowledge of marketing when you're a little kid in Little League. You're just like being told by your parents, all right, we got to make sure that we take people's money and then we give this cookie dough to people. And all I heard was, you have cookie dough and you have free access to it.
Say howdy. And why are you all... everyone's taking off their shoes except me. I got a hole in my sock.
Yeah. Oh, it's because you just scrub.
It's my house. It's my place.
Yeah, and you spill soda in your place, and now we're taking that risk. They can't... They don't know what
You
you're
can hear everything.
They can
all the sound waves are showing up.
treat it as ASMR. They can hear it, but
It's
they can only
ASMR.
imagine what your floor is like. Is it hard floor or is it soft? Does it feel like a cat or does it feel like a door? No one knows.
It's soft. I feel like I'm doing good in terms of anime, like this season. So, like I said, I'm watching basically everything good and popular, as well as like just the trash. Let's see, watching Promised Neverland, Mob Psycho 100 season 2. Crap, what was the Dororo? No, I put an extra R. Quintessential quintuplets. Stupid Domestic Girlfriend.
That is a lot
5.
of trash.
That's a lot. That's okay. It's trash, but it's hooked me so bad. There's a new episode tonight. Like as soon as we're done with this, when I can, well, because I'm best at watching anime just like with just the lights off. Well, I have like, okay, fine, that light there, right? That light, I turn off the main light here and I turn that light on, because like it's a transitional thing between bright lights and like total darkness when I go to sleep. So I told that to Nurtz, who on the last pod, and he says, so it's a nightlight. It's not a nightlight. It's not a. It's a low light.
Have you ever watched Fairy Tail?
Why?
Because at
I've
the
seen
very beginning of it, it always says Nazi comes out like, "Hey, make sure to watch your anime in a brightly lit room to not hurt your eyes."
That's just.
Oh yeah, I remember. Well, no, well.
That's what like visual novels and others of their variety say. Like, if you're watching this, please make sure that you're in a decently lit room because you're probably gonna be staring at this for a couple hours.
All right. So here's my argument, though. That's not for my eyes. Like going to low light environment. That's not for my eyes. That's like to help rest your body, like ease down. Because what's that sleep thing? I might as well straight up like just call in my brother and just like, hey, give me your knowledge on like stuff or whatever. Huh?
Sleep what now?
Give me your well, whatever. There's like a sleep chemical or whatever, right? Melatonin or something. Like that your body produces more when it's like dark and helps you. Well, point is like it's to help
sleep. You talk about.
Well, okay, like you see, okay, on a scale of like 1 to 10, how bright is this place?
7.
Decently bright.
Yeah, it's pretty bright. For one thing, I hate yellow light bulbs. I'm using a white light bulb, and I'm only using one because again, it's just so much better to see things. And again, for recording videos, it's just best. I've been meaning to put in like 2 light bulbs, so it's like just even brighter and better. So that's the default. Like everywhere else here is just yellow lights, and I hate them. They're terrible. White light is best, I think. So turning off the white light, and then that light is blue. Like that lamp that I turn on is blue. Well, actually, you can check.
I was just about to say, at least you're not hipster and got blue light bulbs.
Stop. No. Like, okay, it's. All right. Well, I was gonna say. All right, fine. It's a light bulb from Five Below, and it changes color. That doesn't make it any better though, because it's got a little remote that changes the color too. Okay. But no,
see, it's not mainstream. You're good.
So fine. It's a blue light, and it's not very bright. So like just overall, it's and again, it's not a night light. It's like a transitional thing. It's just better to help.
I use yellow light bulbs because it hurts my eyeballs.
All right, fine. I must sound terrible. You're right. This does sound terrible. This does. Well, it doesn't hurt my eyes.
The purest of white.
It doesn't hurt my eyes. Just like yellow light bulbs just look gross.
Blue light bulbs raise my melatonin.
No. All right, fine. I dare you to try it. I dare you to buy like a small lamp, and then just like, or just whatever you have. Just like go to like for maybe
Yeah, you sheeple.
like an hour. No, not you, not them. You guys. You guys personally. Like an hour before you go to sleep, just like switch to low light. Because all right. For one thing, because I'll keep this light on, right? And while this light's on, I'll be like, up and at 'em, either like, either doing laundry, folding laundry, or like writing something on my computer, or recording a video or something, or playing games, or I don't know, eating at like 9 or 10 o'clock, which I haven't done in a long time, thankfully. But and that's when I'm up and doing something. And then when I'm like, all right, gonna change into like sleeping clothes. Gonna turn off the main light, put on the low light. That's the time where it's like, all right, lay down in bed, blankets on, and then I can just like chill out and maybe start watching anime or just like lay down a little.
Watch the latest Pokemon episode and sit down and realize I'm probably gonna never live this life.
No, I don't.
Going out and adventuring.
I don't watch the Pokemon anime. So like I said, tonight's Friday night, so my plan would be all right. So unfortunately, Domestic Girlfriend, new episodes on Friday. Which, okay, that show is like...
Hey, Josh, you going out tonight? Nah. Better things to do.
I got Domestic Girlfriends to deal with. Oh, man, lucky you. Hangs up phone. Yeah.
Lucky me? Okay, that shows... Alright, there's so much I hate about it.
But so much...
But, like, I'm gripped. I'm hooked. Somehow. Because the premise is, like, terrible. The character's terrible. Well, The characters are terrible, and I'm rooting for a relationship in it that's terrible. I hate this so much, but I can't stop watching.
You're too deep in.
I'm too deep.
You know you want to teach her.
No, she's the worst. The teacher's the worst person in the entire show.
Kevin, she's married. It's not stopping.
No,
her,
she's
come
not.
On.
No, she's not married. She's
Wait, you're
dating.
going for the mom?
No. No. The teacher's dating a married guy, which is terrible. That's why she's terrible. She's the worst character in the whole.
Let's just go back to Pokemon.
I'm being insulted about my quote unquote nightlight. I'm being triggered by this terrible show.
Okay. Let's talk about a subject we all want. Pokemills. Will we get another?
No.
Will we get another Lusamine? Yes or no?
No.
I didn't know this was a Snuggie.
Yeah, it's a Darth Vader Snuggie.
Okay.
Why do you have a Darth Vader
I was
Snuggie?
like, why?
Because I got it for Christmas one year and I actually use it. Because like when I'm sitting in the chair, like writing something or editing something on a call, you hit the mic with the Snuggie. You can see the waveform.
See, that's Snuggie's problem because it got him away.
But because it's like actually you're not even using it like a Snuggie.
Don't judge.
You didn't put your that's the whole point. It has arms, so you can put your arms through.
This is the point where your mother
Don't
would say,
tell me how to live.
It's like why are you doing this? I bought you this Snuggie and then your friend's just taking it.
our mothers, only God can judge you. Us, it's my Snuggie. I can judge whatever I feel like.
See, it's the thing about the key. You buy your cat like an expensive bed, and then he just uses a box to sleep instead.
Exactly.
So.
Do you want to see? I got the Pokeball blanket on now. Do you want something? I got a blue one.
I'm wearing a jacket. I wear jackets every day. I'm good for the rest of my life.
Hey, do you want my sweater?
Nah, I'm good.
You want my?
I'm wearing a shirt, another shirt, and a jacket. I'm good.
You want an eye haggle?
Do you want the sweater?
I wish there was a camera so people can see that you bought this.
For
those of you who don't know, Josh, in an effort to copy me of just seeing something he likes and immediately buying it, immediately said, "Hey, you know what, guys? I'm buying a Hego sweater." And to those of you who also don't know, a Hego is Japanese.
Yo, you guys are meme worthy. You know what? All right, the hentai meme sweater that's in all the memes, and that they put like they drew Thanos in it. They drew the annoying kid from the Polar Express in it.
They put Isabel in it.
They put Isabel in it.
And
now
so it's Josh's turn.
And now it's my turn. It's the meme hoodie. This is what we got. This is what we got to do. We got to get we got to open up the Patreon, and then for $1 a month, you get a video with the podcast. Eventually.
Yes, here my
although you gotta
face.
No, you gotta wear a mask.
One of us is upside down, one of us is sitting literally on the edge of his seat, and one of us is covered in Pokeballs.
Exactly. Well,
out of context, it sounds very harrowing, but in reality, it's very tame.
Well, because we're on a because the couch technically is big enough for all three of us, but I mean we'd all be real close to each other. No, we're all like 5 feet apart from each other. No homo, bro. Yeah, no homo, bro. Yeah, like 5 feet apart. That's why it sounds terrible. There's one mic and we're 5 feet apart, trying not to touch each other.
Again, I am on the edge of my seat. One of us is taking the entire couch.
Well, you're like that. You're taking up a good, like, 2/3 of the couch.
I know what I'm doing.
Well, I'm sitting on this chair because I can't sit on my good chair because it squeaks too much.
Don't fear the squeak.
I need to. I'm not gay. I'll touch y'all right now.
You want to go? I'm ready for fisticuffs, bro.
I like how your response is, I'm not gay. I will touch you.
I'm so not gay. I'll kiss you both. That won't feel a thing. Why?
Go on and kiss your homies.
Kiss your homies good night.
If you want to go good, I got memes for that too.
Stop.
Not all of them are wholesome.
Which
I'm warning you right now.
or it reminds me of like the Seinfeld thing. No, we're not gay. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Unless I open my own video game store.
So what you're saying is
We gotta open up a video
you
game store.
want a backdrop with no video games that displays amiibos and
Ooh.
every stuffed Pikachu known to man.
Basically, because that. Oh, I guess that's what I'd use it for. Well, not every Pikachu. Okay, yeah, all the fat ones from the '90s, the pudgy Pikachus.
Oh, the pudgy ones that you just punch in the face, and it was just always entertaining.
Why were you punching Pokemon?
Oh wait, you can't say that, right? Oh, I'm sorry.
What? Can't say what?
Can't say you punched a Pikachu.
No, you can.
Oh yeah.
No one's gonna arrest you.
Punch those things in the. Yeah, you can punch those things in the face when you wanted to. Oh come on, like. You cannot say that, like, oh, somebody had one of those and you weren't tempted just to punch it in the face.
I mean,
like, come on.
I never punched any of them. I mean, we had
Not even a Jigglypuff.
No, well, I mean, I never punched my Pokemon. I don't know. Did I have a bunch of? No, I did have we did have some Pokemon toys when we were younger. And
That would be a really messed up, like, new feature in a Pokemon game. It's like trainer action, abuse your Pokemon.
Oh, okay. You know what though? You can pet your Pokemon, right? With like on the DS with the stylus, right? In the newer ones, you can pet them. But if you like double tap your screen, it counts as you hitting them, and they get mad.
That's...
Like a random memory of a random high school memory was I think you were there, right, for the battle, right?
Which one?
Okay,
We
like
had a lot.
I know, obviously, but the big battle one. All right, let me paint this
Where
picture.
we set up like free for all Haven Day.
No, let me this at after school.
Yeah, we did that.
No, the one where it's like during lunch. It was I believe it was you, me, and then Kay and Bait, the host from the other the other ones. It was
I
like
annihilated Bait using freaking Pidgeot with freaking air cutter. Like he kept flinching, and the RNG was totally against him. He hated it.
yeah. But I'm saying like that was definitely the one, right? Where like after school or no during lunch, right? I think we were.
It was during that.
Or no, I'm at one point during lunch we were just talking like mad trash, and then like after school we had said, all right, let's meet at this place and battle, and then we like freaking stood there. It's a 2v2 battle.
Oh yeah.
And then we're standing there yelling out at each other. Some of the teachers walking by, they're like, what's going on?
What the fuck is wrong with you guys? Yeah, I remember that.
That was good. Like
That was fun, dude.
the Pokemon shenanigans we pulled. Okay, fine. Here.
Actually, like when we were doing the videos in our senior year.
Yeah.
Teachers were like, "What is wrong with them?" Because that's when we had the iPads, right?
Yeah.
We're going around recording everything.
Yeah. Because our high school let the senior class, like, they loaned them iPads, for the purpose of like doing schoolwork and stuff. Which we still did schoolwork, but to us that's like, hey, that's a camera plus a computer, basically.
We were in message the whole time. Every class on message. They're like, "What are you guys doing? You guys on message?" No.
Played Clash of Clans during.
Oh yeah. That was an all-day thing.
Played Clash of Clans all in the same clan, and again, like I was saying, we get these iPads, and to us, they're like, these are YouTube machines.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just start posting stuff.
Yeah, that was our shenanigans. I loved it.
No, it was it was hilarious. Great idea. Okay, maybe great idea. Pokemon, the live action movies take off. What if we get a Netflix, maybe not Netflix specifically, but we get something like that. We get a Netflix-esque live action Pokemon TV series.
I want that.
That'd be
I'm
great.
serious. There are people that are capable of doing it.
Oh, yeah.
Because you remember Rocket Jump, right?
Yes, yeah.
They made that high school gaming.
Oh, yeah. I think that's an underrated thing. Video Game High School is actually, like, good.
That was actually really good, well put together, and they completed it in 3 seasons.
Yeah.
Really good. But it would have to be somebody that cared just as much for that live action right?
Dude, hey, Warner Brothers, you're listening. Give us the budget. We'll make a Pokemon TV show.
I'm not good enough.
We have what experience we have?
We have the technology.
We have the technology. We got
The imagination.
Yeah, we got this imagination. We got some podcasts some people listen to. Writing. I've been in movies.
Like some of these emulators for like stories, like
Yeah.
that they have for Pokemon games, they should like recreate. That's really all people care about. Like when it comes to like making a Pokemon movie, is the story.
Yeah. Okay. With a TV series. Well, okay. You know, people are like, oh, how about a movie based off of Red and Blue? Maybe that could work as a TV series, or even better yet, how about? Okay, I don't know how to feel about this because Star Wars, what they're doing is when Disney starts their streaming service, Star Wars is going to take like, oh, we're taking this character and he has a show. Oh, we're taking
Please
this.
don't do that.
Yeah, but at the same time, like maybe like a show about Looker, I think could work out.
Yeah, because he's a character shrouded in mystery.
Yeah, and it doesn't even have to explain the stuff. It's just him going around solving cases for the international police.
Oh yeah, that was something else I was gonna say. Did you see that? This is a Pokemon spinoff, by the way. It's called Nexamon.
No, what's that? Or it's a fan game?
Sorta. It's an app,
It's an app. Okay.
and it's based off Pokemon. They have the similar concept of like, you know, you're trying to become a champion of the world or whatever. Like stop the crazy powerful Pokemon or whatever, like that are trying to take over the world or whatever, and then you have that secret investigator that's chilling around, Mr. Looker. Like that's nice. I played it full through. It was pretty good. Not gonna lie.
I don't play a whole lot of fan games. I can't explain why exactly, but I don't tend to play a whole lot of fan games. But I definitely think that they show certain people in the community are capable of coming up with some good stories.
Yeah, like if you played the emulators, like what is it? Pokemon Uranium. Yeah, like they have like interesting stories. They got all kinds of stories, you know, that fans come up with, and they're not bad either.
Oh yeah, no, it's just that like, no, not bashing them or anything, but it's like I definitely feel like fans in a way should be contributing to these movies because, well, okay, for one thing, a lot of the people working on movies nowadays were people who were like kids when, say, the original series came out, because for the most part, a lot of the movies being made nowadays are like reboots, reimaginings, or like adaptations of the first one.